The views and opinions expressed by the guest author or speaker during this live session are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Reader's Magnet. The content shared is for informational purposes only and does not constitute endorsement or promotion of any particular belief, ideology, or product.
Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers. Welcome to another awesome day here at RM Hive, and you're tuning in to Reader's Magnet's featured author interview. I am your host, Revan, and today's featured author has spent more than 3 decades working inside the criminal justice system, seeing it from just about every angle. He's worked in corrections, law enforcement, the courts, and defense investigations, with most of his career focused on investigative work, including serving as a detective and supervising major investigations. The stories and insights in this book come straight from the real-world experience. Everyone, author of The Gordian Knot, let's welcome David O. Thomas. Hi, David. Thank you for joining us here today. How are you?
I'm fine, Revan. How are you?
I'm very excited about this because the book is called The Gordian Knot, and I'm actually familiar with the story. Not the story, but the word, but the term itself, the Gordian Knot. And I'm so excited to know more about this story because it follows two detectives, and it's very intriguing. And before we go to the questions, I would like to tell the viewers out there that David here is actually one of our featured authors at the upcoming the Festival of Storytellers from January 19 to February 1. So, David, how do you feel about being featured in one of the sessions or many sessions that are coming?
I feel very honored.
Yes, and I'm so excited as well about hearing your discussion. So I will look I will look into it as well. So for all our viewers out there, let's watch out for David O. Thomas as he's going to share about his experiences or his writing journey at the Festival of Storytellers. So, David, the Gordian Knot. What originally inspired the story of this book, and was it a specific case and character idea or a theme you wanted to explore?
No, it wasn't a specific case. It's actually, the book contains several cases
Mhm.
that are knit together in the process of them solving it. And it's about a serial killer.
Mhm.
One perpetrator, but several
Mhm.
victims. And it is an accumulation of the experiences I had that weren't connected, but
Mhm.
that I wanted to create a mystery that put my real life experience at the crime scenes, and also a lot of the personal aspects of my emotional experiences with these kind of cases, and put them all together. Uh,
Mhm.
it's a accumulation of the murders, the
Mhm.
psychological aspects of the detective, the insight into the killer, the dealing with outside influences like command staff and the press. It all of these things are knit together and
Mhm.
show that the trouble, the difficulties that were encountered in my career.
Nice. So it actually intrigues me to know about your stories, different cases, and then the mystery in it, and the crime, but plus the relationship between the two detectives, two characters there. So I'm really excited about it as well. So I may just grab a copy of this and then I'll read it. I'll read it, and because this is just one of the books that from authors like you that I really want to read, because some of the others here I say yes, I want to read it. I really read the books afterwards. And then this is another one to put in the list. So for all our viewers out there, the book is called The Gordian Knot. So check it out. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes and Noble. This is by David O. Thomas. And by the way, David, the title references an ancient metaphor about solving impossible problems. That's why I really love to read this book. So, did you see the knot as primarily the murder case, the detective's personal lives, or something broader about human nature?
All of the above.
Hmm.
It's based on the Greek myth of the Gordian Knot.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, it the Gordian Knot is basically a very complex knot that
True.
Gordius could not untie, or no one
Yeah.
could untie for ages and ages. And he took a quick, decisive action and cut through it
Yeah.
to free the cart. And in this case, a quick, decisive action had to be made, perhaps
Mm-hmm.
outside of some of the boundaries that would normally be observed. And so it is a composite of all of those elements,
Mm-hmm.
both the detectives, the cases, the even the suspect.
Mm-hmm. And what I want to learn from the book is actually how are they going to get through the different challenges? Because the Gordian, it's like finding a shortcut or finding another way, or thinking outside the box. So I'm very excited about that and how the characters would actually deal with their problems in it. And and by the way, this is such an intriguing book for me. I really want to get to know more about the story. So, how did you decide to structure the partnership between the characters named Frank Spencer and Mike Estrada?
Well, in my experiences, uh, in the beginning, I was a rookie and I was mentored by senior detectives,
Mm-hmm.
and I learned the craft through that, and of course, formal training.
Mm-hmm.
And um, later on, when I was a senior detective and detective sergeant, it was up to me then to mentor the younger ones. And different problems uh, uh, present themselves to each of those type of characters, both the mentor and, of course, the novice. And each of those characters also have different challenges in their personal lives also.
Mm-hmm.
Every person is different. And I tried to put the human element into this through these two characters.
Mm-hmm. So it's really nice to know that these are actually based on some of these are actually based on your own life experiences, and that's what we want. So for readers, we can actually relate if it's from other person's experience, then we can actually see how the story will unravel when we read it, and it's very interesting to get to know these characters. I'm so excited about this as well. So we have Mike Estrada and Frank Spencer, two detectives, and one is a little younger than the other, and the other has a lot of problems as well. And both of them get to be intertwined in these challenges. And I would love to know more about them as well. So, for all our viewers out there, I just want to say this to you, calling all book lovers and storytellers. The Festival of Storytellers, the largest virtual book event, is back. And join us as we celebrate powerful stories and the brilliant minds behind them, such as David O. Thomas here, which is one of our featured authors. And this annual festival brings together featured authors from around the world, creating a space to connect, engage, and share the love of storytelling with readers and fellow writers alike. So the Festival of Storytellers runs from January 19 to February 1, 2026. And the best part, you don't have to go anywhere. Enjoy every session, conversation, and story from the comfort of your own home. So whether you're an author or a book fair goer, this event is for you. Just visit us at www.thefestivalofstorytellers.com, sign up today, and be a part of the global celebration of stories. So that's the Festival of Storytellers, where stories bring us together. So, David, let's go back to your book, The Gordian Knot. So, do you see The Gordian Knot as more of a crime novel or a character study? So, how do you hope your readers classify it after finishing?
Well, I think character study is certainly part of it.
True.
The suspect, the two detectives,
Mm-hmm.
and even a couple of the other personalities in the book.
Mm-hmm.
But I consider the book to be a mystery thriller
Mm-hmm.
because there are numerous murders in this book,
Mm-hmm.
and each one was different, but they all shared one common trait that the reader won't
Ooh.
realize until the end.
Now I'm getting more information, and I love that. That's actually very interesting. So these are different types of crimes, different cases, and then very different from one another, and then together they get to intertwine, and then wow. So it's like the Gordian knot as well. So it's like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil the readers out there. I'm just really feeling it right now. I don't want to have. I have to find. I actually have a copy of the book, but so I'm going to read it. So congratulations for that as well, David. So I'm excited to read the book since I already have the copy and I'll read it. So by the way, um, if a reader takes only one idea or question away from this book, what would you want it to be?
I think that I want to give the reader a sense of the difficulties of the job and
Mhm.
how it impacts every aspect of people's lives, whether that be the detective and his family, or his partner, or the
Mhm.
command staff. Uh, all of these people have to work with each other, relate to each other, and the job creates difficulties, and
Mhm.
everybody handles their problems differently.
Nice. Everybody deals with their problems very differently. I love that idea, sir. So, by the way, since you're a writer with this story, there are different characters in it, different cases. So, did any of these characters surprise you as you wrote the book? So, by making decisions you didn't initially plan?
Yes.
So, what are these ideas? Can you give us an example?
Well, I'll try to do it without giving away
Sure.
information.
Yeah, it's hard. Okay, okay, okay.
I was well into the book before I decided that one of the things I needed to tie it all together
Mm-hmm.
was to write a prologue. The prologue is very important,
True.
and the character in the prologue is very important.
Oh.
Okay, so it's the reader. What I wanted to try to accomplish was I wanted the reader to have an experience trying to solve this
Mm-hmm.
case
Yeah.
themselves. And some have told me that they have come to the right conclusion. Others
Mm-hmm.
still find it a mystery.
I love that. You know what? It's just like I love how you structure everything. So you title it The Gordian Knot. The characters have their own experience of the Gordian Knot, and it's also the readers experiencing the Gordian Knot and trying to figure out who or how they solve the problem, or who this different challenges, and that makes the book very interesting. And you guys out there, our viewers out there, should actually get the book. It's called The Gordian Knot, available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Once again, by David O. Thomas. This is the book cover here for your reference, by the way. Right now, David, I'm going to give the spotlight to you. Tell us if you have future projects, or if you want to talk about the book, or where we can find it, or if you have a website. Go ahead. I'll give the spotlight to you.
Well, I am continuing to write. Obviously, I enjoy it. It's it's my retirement occupation. So I am continuing to write.
Mhm.
I am working on a sequel to this, but don't want to reveal that yet.
Yeah.
And also, I am working on some nonfiction about the actual cases that I worked
Hmm.
on.
Interesting.
So, yes, I have other projects in mind, continuing to write. Hopefully, uh, readers will enjoy both the fiction and the nonfiction. The nonfiction is a bit sarcastic because
Mhm.
I am critical of the criminal justice system. And
Mhm.
that's because people make mistakes, and the criminal justice system is made up of people, from the
Mhm.
judge to the jury to the detective to the attorneys to the witnesses. Everyone are human
Mhm.
beings, and they have flaws. And I have chosen some cases where these flaws had different effects on the outcome of the
Mhm.
cases. And eh, I I would I would put it right up there with the Gordian Knot. I think it's as interesting. It's written in a different style because
Mhm.
the the uh, fiction and nonfiction have different characteristics, and the
True.
fiction is more elaborate in the descriptions, whereas in the nonfiction, it's more of a straightforward narrative.
Mhm. Nice. So, do you have something to add or okay. All right, David O. Thomas, everybody. I thought you were going to say something. Anyway, get your copy. All our viewers out there, go ahead and get a copy of The Gordian Knot by David O. Thomas. Available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Also, please check him out. He's going to be with us at the Festival of Storytellers. He's one of our featured authors and is going to talk about his writing journey, his book as well. And it's going to run from January 19 to February 1. So see you all there. So, David, thank you so much for joining us here today. It has been an awesome time with you.
Well,
Thank you
thank
so
you,
much.
Reverend.
And you guys, let's open the pages and unravel the secrets of your personal odyssey. And I believe that your ink never runs dry. So go tell your story, you storyteller. This is your host, Revan. And as we say it here at Readers Magnet, we share your story with the world. Bye for now. Stay awesome.